Okay, what are we doing, Taurus? Taurus has been trying to sneak by without getting a reading. I swear, the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, all the fixed signs except for Leo. Actually, we'll see when I get to Leo, but I could actually see Leo being private too. They don't like to be read. The fixed signs do not like to be looked at. It is hilarious to me every time I do a reading. Now, this is the second fixed sign I've done. Taurus, I did Aquarius, and it was the same, just energy blocks, trying to tap into the Taurus energy collectively. It's funny. I'm in the last couple of hours that the moon is in Taurus, and I feel like Taurus was trying to squeeze by and be like, oh, you could forget about reading us. You don't need to look at us. Our stuff is private, remember? Nice try. Nice try, Taurus. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. I am Petra, and this is my apothecary, and I make medicines with plants and elements and stuff like that. I'll put the description down in the bio for my online shop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing this. I really am enjoying reading for the signs as the moon is moving through. So just kind of tapping into that energy signature. However these readings apply, they apply. This is for Taurus. This is for fixed earth. Tapping in to the fixed earth energy. What's going on with Taurus? This can be for you if you are a human being on earth at this time. We are all feeling the Taurus influence. The moon is in Taurus, so we all feel that fixed earth energy. We've all been cozy and comfortable and feeling the Taurus vibes. So this is just a collective reading for the moment. This is also for Taurus placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, whatever. And we all have Taurus in our chart. So whatever houses, wherever Taurus is for you, that's the area of life where these readings can apply. Yeah, see, Taurus is like, you could just keep talking. You don't have to look at me. I'm gonna be nice, Taurus, okay? Chill. Just going to offer reflections and messages that are in the greatest good of the whole. One last shuffle. One last shuffle for Taurus. What is on the heart for Taurus energy? What is in the heart and the mind at this moment for Taurus? Yeah, please communicate to me in a way that I can understand, and please allow me to pass that on in a way that can be understood. Taurus. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen. The Sun card is on the bottom of the deck. And underneath the Sun card is the Hangman and the Ten of Cups. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow that shift in perspective to happen so that you can actually be your authentic self. And that unlocks joy, fulfillment, that unlocks that legacy that you're building, that union that you're moving towards. This is like Taurus has been avoiding being seen for a long time, and or just that's how Taurus energy is comfortable, is being very private. This is about a flip in how Taurus is going about presenting themselves in the world. It's like Taurus can be very aware of how it comes across, in a similar way that Scorpio is, right? It's opposite sign. And this is really urging Taurus to kind of allow that perspective to kind of melt. Allow that perspective, that sharpness, that critical eye, that sort of, not even critical eye, it's like self-awareness. It's like Taurus is very self-aware. They really feel that energy. It's very receptive. It's Earth, Venus, and it's like that energy just like feels how other people feel about them. It's like Taurus energy really receives other people's reactions, and I think that can lead a Taurus to be very closed off, to be really calculated about how they present themselves, which can lead to inauthenticity. So this feels like this melting of that presentation, this melting, like, I can't even maintain this anymore because it feels so good to be authentically myself. None of these are reversed. They're all upright. It's this like feels like a aha moment. Like, oh, I didn't have to calculate this whole time. I didn't have to put my best foot forward and make sure that everything is I didn't have to be calculating in this way about who I am. I could just kind of be and just be myself. And I think Taurus is going to be surprised by, or is feeling surprised, is feeling this rushing in kind of surprise feeling about maybe how easy it is to just be yourself. And then what that leads to? Oh boy. This is good, Taurus. That's a really good start to this reading. My God. Okay. Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Whole lot of swords. Whole lot of action. Something changing, something coming in, some information coming into Taurus that shifts something very dramatically. I mean, you know what this looks like? This looks like someone coming in to deliver information about, or someone discovering, someone coming forward with some kind of truth about some sort of untruth. Some sort of deception, something coming to light. There's something coming to light for Taurus. Like, here's the light. The sun is on the bottom of the deck. See how this hangman, how he has this halo? And see how that mirrors the sun, right? Inspiration, things coming to light, things coming to your consciousness, your awareness. This Rainbow of Cups almost even has that halo kind of energy. It's this like things coming to light. And I think this might have something to do with that aha moment. This revelation, this there's some kind of sudden shift in understanding. There's some kind of like, wow, really? This whole time? Or I thought it was this way, but it's actually that way. There's a, even seeing, you know, so a clashing between, see how the swords are facing each other? Taurus is experiencing some kind of truth coming in or delivery of information, discovery of information that it's almost, I think it takes Taurus a long time to change their mind about how they see something. It's like, imagine someone coming in and telling you something, you know, about somebody else, or this person was doing this to you and, you know, behind your back this whole time, or this, you thought this was solid, but this is actually, and your first reaction is kind of like, no, it can't be. It that disbelief. I think Taurus can be very, you know, fixed in how it sees things, and it might have taken Taurus a really long time to actually believe something. This feels like almost like as soon as Taurus just admits something, as soon as Taurus was, okay, I believe that, there's this aha moment. It opens up this possibility to be more authentic. Let's see more about this. Wow. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Wands upright. Holy shit. And the Strength card. Wow. These wands. All these readings I have done on this channel so far have had like 2 to 3 wands in them. I'm not wands, aces. Aces is the beginning of the suit. It's the, or the end. It's the potential of something. It's a new beginning in something. So, wow. Okay. This yellow with the Strength card is back. The yellow from the sun is back in the Strength card. Everything else up until in this spread has been super blue and gray. See that? All those swords. But here's this Ace of Wands and this Strength card. Ace of Wands in the very center. It's like, it's like Taurus going, I knew it. I knew it. There's some deception that's lifting that a Taurus is going, I knew it. I could feel it this whole time. I should have trusted that. There's a recognition here of something, and it's almost like the Ace of Pentacles being in reverse, it almost feels like Taurus might have denied something before because of this deception or self-deception, or just, what's the word? Not deception, but just delusion or distortion, just something that's off. There's something that's off about what Taurus is thinking. There's a belief that Taurus has that's going to be set straight. The record is going to be set straight, and it's like, Taurus goes, I knew it all along. I felt that. I knew that was true. Why didn't I believe it? Why didn't I go for it before? That's this hangman energy, right? That's this flipping of perspective. It's this. Let's hear more about this ace. King of Cups in reverse, the Moon, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, okay, Taurus Taurus has some big, big, big feelings about something that they're keeping very hidden. We now have the moon. Right? At the bottom was the sun, and here now is the moon. And these are these polarities of visibility. This is being seen, and this is being hidden. Let me flip these because, which way is it going to appear? I don't know. This is the masculine. The sun is the masculine side. I don't know if this is on your right or your left. It's on my left at the moment. And the moon is the feminine, this feminine energy of receiving. It's the things that happen in the subconscious. This is the conscious and this is the subconscious. So here we have this polarity on the table of the things that Taurus is keeping hidden, keeping to themselves, the things that they feel are true but don't speak on or don't express, the things that their inner tides, that hidden space, that soft spot, it's like there is something in that heart space, that hidden space. There's a sparkling, like this feels like butterflies in your stomach. The Ace of Wands and the moon. That feels like that undeniable spark, twinkle, energy shift that you just sort of feel in your gut, like that deepest place that you can't even put words to it, you don't understand it. And there's something there that is really a lot of love. King of Cups. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is like the King of Cups with his abundance of love and affection and maturity of emotional wealth. And this is a real-time 3D offer of that feeling, that level of feeling. And both of these guys are in reverse with the moon. So Taurus is hiding that. Taurus is keeping that back. Taurus wants to make an offer of something they really deeply care about. And they're not showing that. They're not revealing it. They're keeping that very close to their chest. But it's like brewing. It's not going to be hidden for long, basically. This Sun card is just like, it can't. The Ten of Cups, the King of Cups. Either Taurus is madly in love with someone and, is totally keeping that to their chest, keeping it back, not speaking on it, and as soon as they find something out about this, it's almost like the person thinks that the other person isn't, doesn't feel that way or is involved, or they have like a misconception about the situation. And as soon as there's some misconception that's cleared up, it's like Taurus goes, I knew it. I could feel it in my gut the whole time. Like I knew I was right. And now I can just be myself. All of a sudden that I see this differently, I can just it's almost jarring. I have this like almost nauseous feeling, like when butterflies get so intense that you're like, oh my God, like now it's actually happening. Like you've been dreaming about this, or like there's a lot of built up emotion about this, whatever it is. I like it. I mean, I like it, but it's also funny because I think Taurus is just so fucking stubborn. Fixed Earth. It's a Venus sign, so it's receptive and feminine, But it's also, I feel like, one of the most forceful signs or types, fixed earth. It's like they are stubborn as hell. It's the bull. It's that planted, I know my worth energy. So that Empress kind of Taurus, it's like, I think Taurus has been so stubborn to the point that it's like it feels like just one little thing ticks Taurus off, and Taurus suddenly realizes that it's been like so hard-headed for a long time against their own internal even intuition. Taurus is kind of like, damn, I knew it. I was right. Like, holy shit, now it's going to be real. Now that thing that I was like just keeping close to my chest, all this emotion that I was keeping hidden, it's now going to see the light of day. There's like a little bit of a freak out in that. Not a bad freak out. This is why Taurus didn't want me to read them. Because it's very like, it's all about something that is being hitting the light of day. And the nervousness, the level to which Taurus has not been seeing it. There's something here that is going to come in, and it's like, oh, damn, it was like that this whole time. That's the energy. Now I can move forward without this in my way. It's this change. There's a sudden change in how things are going down. There's a sudden, like, somebody finally clears up something that Taurus is wrong about. That Taurus was kidding themselves or fooling. There was something that Taurus had wrong. This feels like a love scenario. We have the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups. It could also just be something that there's a lot of care about. So whether that could be anything, right? That could be anything under the sun. But it's whatever Taurus cares really deeply about and has been keeping hidden. Has been not making any moves, not making any offers, not making any movements or taking any steps in direction towards this thing that they care a lot about. That's funny. It's funny. It's very bright though. It's like there's not a lot of darkness or I hate using the word dark to describe like bad things, negative things. But words are words. That's why I don't like the term like shadow work. I just don't perceive it that way. I don't perceive darkness as bad, or as related to, like, shadow work means you're dealing with your trauma, you're dealing with the parts of yourself that you can't see. I understand this polarity. This is this polarity we're working with, right? So that polarity for Taurus of bringing something from the dark into the light, it's like for that being the case, I don't actually see, like, I just mean actual color-wise. A lot of the cards have, like, a darker background or, violent. We have the Five of Swords, which has that kind of violent or shady or shisty energy. But, and both of these cloud situations are, like, drama and high tension. But it's really all just sort of blues and yellows. There's this kind of like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it doesn't feel like there's a lot blocking this shift, blocking this transformation that Taurus is going through or is going to initiate, or people are going to see Taurus go from, you know, keeping everything close to their chest to having their dreams come true in real time. It's like there's not a lot here that's in resistance to that, is what I'm trying to say. It's this sudden information. It's this sudden shift. It's sudden communication, message, discovery that shifts how Taurus sees the whole thing. And it's like, as soon as that happens, boom, Taurus goes, I knew it. Now I get to, it's jarring, but it's not, it's not fraught with tension and like blockages, or it feels like this sudden shift that Taurus is surprised by how easy that was. Just there's this kind of like, whoa, I'm all of a sudden all the way in the light, and it's that what's that called when it's like snowing outside and it's hella bright because all the sunlight is reflecting off the white color, and you come outside and you like can't even, you like, it's so bright you can't see anything. In that adjustment period, it feels like that. Or this you know, when a car starts moving really fast, all of a sudden that feeling, that butterfly feeling that's like even deeper than butterflies, where you're like, whoa, here we go. It's dramatic. It's a dramatic a tipping point. So advice for Taurus about this tipping point. Going over it feels like that moment when you go over the first drop on like a roller coaster, when your stomach just falls out and you're just like, oh my God. And I don't think Taurus likes that feeling. You know, some signs are like, woohoo, like Sagittarius would be like riding the shit for fun. I think Taurus, it's like Taurus had a big hill. It had to go up really high. So that's why this feels so easy. There's so much pent up. That's what it is. There's so much pent up energy in Taurus. There's so much hidden goodness and hidden emotional energy weights. It's like there's literally weight driving, and that's the bull energy. It's like Taurus is sure, and when it goes for it, it fucking goes for it all the way. Like, this is a very Taurus energy of like, oh, okay, it's not like this, it's like that. Okay, boom, cool. We're now going in this direction, and it's dramatic. It's a dramatic shift. So, okay. Advice for Taurus. One more shuffle, and we'll give Taurus advice. How can Taurus best navigate this? Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Judgment, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Faith is what this says to me at the moment. You don't have good judgment when you're holding on to things that are already done. You don't have clear judgment. You have poor judgment, in fact, when you're not letting go of some kind of dynamic that it's like, yeah, here's the dark card, right, that I'm talking about, the Ten of Swords. And here it's in reverse underneath the Two of Swords. I don't like the way a lot of people read this card, and I read it really differently. I usually look at this card as belief, which can go on one end to suspicion and on the other end towards just like theorizing or actually putting aside your mental, it's like putting aside your mental swords so that you, and blindfolding yourself so you can tap into this moon and this water background here. It's like putting your analytical mind to rest so that you can just tap into how you feel. So yeah, this is here again, all these swords. It's like this is the advice. Careful, Taurus, not to or have faith. Have faith. Careful not to have no faith. I was gonna say. It's like careful not to hold on to the things of the past. Put them down. There's this action in the Ten of Swords of this final blow, like the thing that really puts in reverse, or just in general, it can be victory too. It can be this like actually ending something, actually like putting it down. And having this in reverse under this too, it's like that image of someone who's like, okay, these are, I'm taking responsibility for my triggers. I'm taking responsibility for the shit that I've been through, for my baggage. It's like, I know it's like this, I knew it. I feel like this might be the stage that Taurus is in before this information comes in, before this communication comes in, that changes their perspective, that the aha moment. It's like, have faith, trust that intuitive water feeling that you have. It's like, trust those butterflies. Don't believe what you're seeing or thinking, because you're seeing or thinking something wrong. You're mistaken or you're being misled. There's something that's like, Taurus needs to really believe themselves. Believe yourself, like believe that pull, that intuition, that thing that don't let your mind talk you out of what you feel. Allow the things that allow those mental patterns, those beliefs, the things that you think, allow them to die. It's like, this looks like someone going, okay, I'm used to things going this way, or it's always worked for me like this, but I'm willing to kind of let that belief system die. I'm willing to let something that I just think is true. It's like, yeah, these three. Judgment, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Cups in reverse underneath her. This Two of Swords. It's a clouding of the judgment that's being cleared up. There's something that Taurus is incorrectly judging about a situation, about something going on. There's something going on that Taurus is like making a judgment call about incorrectly. How were these? Okay. I'm careful to say these things, but I even want to say there might be someone interfering in Taurus's judgment, or there might be a third person or a group dynamic that has Taurus kind of second guessing themselves, that has Taurus. It's like there's a need here to be tapped into that internal compass, listening to your butterflies in your stomach, even though it feels like I'm almost seeing like, you know, your auntie and your mom and your grandma, like, you look over and they're like, what are you doing? You know, judging you. There's this kind of there's something that Taurus has to believe in internally that doesn't match up with what's around them. It's not confirmed by something that they've seen. It's not confirmed by what people are saying or how people are acting. There's something that this is just really like a clear believe your gut. Even if you don't see it yet, even if the people around you or the things around you or something around you is telling you, you know, don't believe what you feel, this is telling you you can believe what you feel. What you're thinking or what you believe or what your suspicions, your theories, they're off. They're skewed. They're not correct. They're distorted. So trust this, because look, it's like you can feel it. You can 100% feel it. And that's the other thing about Taurus, is that they're actually a really intuitive sign. There's a intuition about that earth energy that's very like things. There's a drivenness to desire with Taurus, with that fixed earth energy. And it has this building underground. It's like Taurus has that in its nature of like it's about growing. It's that time of year when things are working under the ground and then everything is coming, the leaves are starting to bud on the trees. It's this, or they're starting to really pop out in flowers, you know. It's like things are actually starting to take form, but it's after you only see the seedling come up, you only see those flowers come up after the plant has done quite a bit of work underneath the surface. It's this building up and gathering momentum. Trust that. Trust that momentum that you feel, Taurus. It is, you're going to be shocked. You're going to see it. You're going to see it hit the light of day soon. This is like, wow. Let those beliefs fall. Let those incorrect beliefs fall. Let them go. Let those suspicions go. If you had, it's like it's like Taurus not trusting something, but feeling that they should be able to. And they have this whole theory and suspicion of why they shouldn't be able to trust the situation or trust the thing that they want or trust the person that they love, and let that fall. Let those incorrect beliefs go. Let them die. Let them, even if they're supported by people that you trust, even if they're supported by situations that you're in, it's like, be ready for this to come in and believe it. Be ready for this shocking this new information or this new perspective or this new way of thinking of things or seeing things. It's like, be ready for that. Because on the other side of it, it's everything you were hiding coming into the light of day. You ready, Taurus? Okay, that feels complete. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Leave a comment. If you want, let me know if this is helpful. I hope this finds those who can use it as we navigate this realm and reality that we're in, that we're all creating together. So yeah, I'm gonna do Gemini next. I will see you then, and in the meantime, sending you protection if you want it, and I'll see you around.